such an asshole.
Business. I should have put on my hat. Oh, wait, my hat's still here. Hang on. I can put on the hat. To promote Deadwood Tobacco Company, where all of you should be getting your Deadwood or your tobacco products online. Oh, wait. There you go. There you go, bro. Bro. Dude. Hey Cappy, hope all is well. Please keep me anonymous. I have a video request. I've been following you for many years, and let me make sure I'm not. Oh, there it is. Okay, good, got it. Following you many years, and have even had some previous requests. I agree with all your opinions, but have a slight disagreement with one subject. I myself were dumb enough to get a BBN and MBA in finance. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. You're just not working hard. You're not hustling enough, bro. You know what? I think with whatever problems you might have with your career, he actually doesn't, by the way. It's a good story. But let's just say you had problems. I don't think you're working hard, playing hard enough, bro. It is so nice to see that group of people just fail now. You don't really see them anymore. I live near a major metropolitan area in the United States. I have to say these degrees actually did work out for me. I work at a major company doing a thing. I make 155,000 essentially running RFPs, negotiating contract terms, and doing full-blown financial models to analyze the supplier base's cost structure? Boy, you must beat the women away with the stick when you open with that. That's got to be oh my God. How many towels do you have to do? Do you got to go buy at Walmart because they just get so wet when you talk about your job? This is a quasi supply chain finance gig, but I actually do have to use my brain, laughing out loud. The job I do is widely available in my sector. I do agree that any STEM or trade blows away being a bid-NAS major, but business degrees do lead to legit paying jobs on occasion. Right. On occasion, it lands 32 on the roulette. On occasion, when I play poker, I'm dealt pocket aces, and then an ace shows up on the board. On occasion. I bet more often than any liberal arts major. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, if we're going to go that way, yes, finance degrees and MBAs are better than pretty much any liberal arts degree. I mean, at least it opens a door to get into corporate employment. I mean, it's going to suck, and you're not going to be paid lots of money right off the bat. But, a liberal arts degree, social science, you do not even, there's nothing. There's really nothing you could do except be like admin or entry or clerical or laborer. So essentially what I'm saying is that business degrees are not useless, but just crappier overall than STEM. They are still better than liberal arts if a person is not willing to do trades or STEM. Thoughts? Okay. How do we want to digest this? I'll take the last paragraph here. We'll do it. All right. First, let's debunk the I know a tall Asian argument that was coined by Stefan Molyneux, where he'd argue with people, and I'm sure you've argued with people or even debated, and women make less money than men because they major in dumb crap. And then Karen, of course, will come in. Well, my friend Tina, she has a degree in journalism, and she ended up working at XYZ, and she makes $250,000 a year. So there. And it's such a childish, stupid, pointless, dumb argument. It's anecdotal, and it's like, yeah, that's the exception that proves the rule. So I know a tall Asian, but most Asians are short. Yes, there are some tall Asians. Yes, there are some, I'm trying to think what's another statistical rarity. Yes, there are some tall Ecuadorians. But generally, Asians and Ecuadorians are short. I know a short Dane. Danes, I guess, are the tallest ones. And there are some short Danes. But generally speaking, and because now hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands, in 4 years of your life rely on this. Young people cannot take that chance that there is a 90% chance that your degree in finance or business is going to be a complete pissing away of time and money. And I've talked about this a little bit before. The guys who have what's it, more focusing on finance and banking and all that. I've had a couple guys say, "Hey, I know you're really hard on finance majors and finance as a profession, but I've been working at, they started as a teller in high school and they have some kind of magic formula and they just keep getting soared through the ranks. They do really well in finance and banking or trading or whatever else." And they're like, and they come up to you, "Yeah, but I know it's kind of dumb, but they keep promoting me." I'm like, "Well, you have what's it. I mean, you got, some people just, they got the personality or the right type of hair or something, or they're at the right place in the environment they're in and their bosses and they're at the right company. Yeah, by all means. I mean, and I'm happy for you. Yeah, it does happen that people make money. Sometimes they have what's it, or in your case, I think it's more you're in the right field. I would even say more so today. Maybe I would have to adjust my position because companies are just so desperate now for employment or for employees that you come in with a finance degree, relatively high GPA, and you show up on time, that maybe a finance degree or a business degree carries a little bit more marketability than it did 5 short years ago. But in general, no, business degrees are, and you admit this, are no, I think what we're talking about is how valuable they are. You say, well, they're not that bad. I'm like, no, they're still that bad. You'd say they're not that worthless. I would say they're still completely worthless. And this gets to your last paragraph. I do agree that any STEM or trade blows away bid NAS measures, but business degrees do lead to legit paying jobs on occasion. So far, you're correct. Or I don't disagree with you. I'd bet more often than liberal arts majors. Yes, certainly. You have previously said that the money makes it real. Yes, that's true too. I mean, you make money. You don't have, if you're not going to college and you're already making money, keep doing that. So essentially what I'm saying is that business degrees are not useless, but just crappier overall than STEM. That's where we would disagree. I would say, because we have to treat, Asians are short. We don't have time to come in. Hey, did you look at Yao Ming? He's really tall. I know. I know there's that one guy in Albuquerque who actually paid off his marketing degree and makes $500,000 a year. But the general policy we should put forward to young people today is that business majors are completely useless. They're really bad. They're not good. And I even did a video about like ranking business majors. Obviously, some have more value than others. There's accounting. That's the only one that's worth going into, and it's a very good degree. MIS, okay, that's still worth maybe dropping money on, but the question is, why don't you go to computer science? And then it's like maybe supply chain management, maybe HR, but you have now dropped significantly. And I would say to liken it to professional sports, you have dropped from the major leagues when you go from accounting MIS or STEM to anything else, supply chain management, HR, general business, finance, entrepreneurship. You have dropped from the major leagues down to high school sports. And then the liberal arts majors is like peewee. It is grade school sports. That's how valueless the liberal arts and social sciences. Is there a guy in high school that might be able to go directly into major leagues? Sure, of course. Very exceptional. Very, very exceptional to the rule. But that is how far. You're kind of saying, well, it's like AAA. No, business majors are not AAA. Business majors are your high school JV. What's not that bad? JVV. It's in between. And yeah, they're better than liberal arts, but liberal arts majors are your third graders playing t-ball. They're not even within the gravitational pull of the real world. So yeah, business majors are, and you could, You got an anecdote? I got an anecdote. All right. For your one anecdote, I got at least 7 or 8 where people were emailing and talking about the business majors. And yeah, I know a guy who has his MBA or business major and he's a clerk, or he runs the till that's what the British call them. They run the till at the liquor store. So again, I'm trying to figure out how it's any better than a high school diploma. So they are, I guess meth is better than heroin, but not by much. They're still better than the liberal arts. If a person is not willing to do trades or STEM, if you're not willing to do trades or STEM, then you should just acknowledge you shouldn't be going to college. You should just go work an unskilled job or become a truck driver, although that is even a trade, or become a housewife or a house husband. Because if you're not willing to, here's what the real issue is. If you're not willing to learn a skill, whether that's through trade school or engineering school or truck driving or something like that, you're not serious about a career. Your career is not your number one thing, and you sure as hell should not be going to a 4-year institution to get a degree, because that money and time you invest in that 4-year joke of a degree would be much better spent working on building your house physically or working several jobs to work up the money to build, build a house. And just honestly, stay at home, live at home, work 2 full-time jobs, make a lot of bank, and even that's could be better than a liberal arts degree or a business degree, because you're saving money. And if you look how easily a business degree or a social science degree or liberal arts degree can be replaced and outperformed by simply working hard. Especially in today's economy, just showing up and being reliable. Okay, you got to work you 3 months. You probably already be put as a foreman or assistant manager at whatever entry level unskilled job that you enter. The and so you start off whatever $15 an hour, which admittedly isn't a lot, but you can live off of that. It's hard, but you can live off of it. I got all these people. It's not enough to live. Shut up! You never worked in the real world. You didn't try. You just didn't try. I don't want to hear any complaints. It's only $15 an hour. I'm sick of it. I enjoy sucking at life. Just enjoy sucking at life. But that is a much better use of your time and resources. You're not having money. You're making money. You're not spending money. It's just working. Go work a security guard job. Go work. Seriously, go be a waiter or wait staff. Go be one that shows up on. You don't even have to be the best. Just show up and be sober. And making $15 an hour in 3 months. Oh my God, we need. And then you could literally say, look, I want $20 an hour now. Okay. Don't keep going up all that much. But like, I've proven myself. I'm reliable. I've seen you guys have a bunch of people come in here and quit. I want $20 an hour. Okay. And now you're making 40 grand, which is, I think the median income in the US is 58. So you're definitely living wage category there. Again, not rich, but you're living wage. And you do that for 4 years without the debt. So, and then you're living at home. So you're 80 grand ahead. Of course, you have to subtract out taxes and living expenses. Then your college educated peers who in 4 years after high school will be in debt. And you know what? Probably working that exact same job. So I think what in part because your opinion is colored by your experiences, and you're not wrong. I mean, it does happen, but I think you overestimate the amount of hope one should have in a business degree. You say, well, see, it worked for me, and I know a couple people. No, it you overestimate. You want to give people. I saw that you want to give them hope, but you have hope for business degrees. Where I say, nope, the hope isn't even warranted. Because if you're going to put 4 years into something, don't do a business. Just work 2 jobs full time, live at home, take the excess money, throw it in the S&P 500 or throw it in a real estate investment trust, or maybe build your own house. And that is going to have a higher rate of return than any business degree, except for accounting and MIS. And the occasional Yao Ming business majors who actually do make some money. But no, business degrees are pretty worthless. Uh, and then and there's a little bit of legitimacy to your, a finance or supply chain management degree, or even HR. Yeah, those are better degrees than a general business degree or marketing. Uh, but and there you still face the employability issue, but especially with finance, oh my God. See, you work in manufacturing. I think I could say that you work in manufacturing. So it's a little bit more realistic there. But most of the finance degree is going to be in banking and financial services. And that's just a nightmare. The people there are truly some of the dumbest, most inferior and criminal minds in the United States. So you don't want to work with that lout or that group of thieves, essentially den of thieves. There we go. And the nightmare of continuing on middle school and high school trying to be popular to be. It's just no way, dude. Don't even bother with it. So I mean, yeah, it this now if so for the people who's listening to take it away, like, look, if you have a keen interest in business, whatever its capacity, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a business minor. Absolutely not. That might even be the ideal combination where you're a STEM major, like you're a real adult, and then you show you have a minor in accounting or a minor in MIS or a minor in even just general business. It's not bad to know the basics of business. Absolutely not. And then you could get that little itch that you have. Well, I'm kind of curious about business. Don't worry. After your first class or two of business classes, you're like, oh, this is all common sense and dumb. Oh, look at all the flow charts they're charging me $500 of credit for. Oh, this is a great book. I spent $300 on to show me a bunch of flow charts. I wouldn't know how common sense works if it wasn't for the business professor that wrote this book. Um, I have no problem with you getting a little bit of, a little bit minor in marketing. You're gonna pick up some. I mean, there's like some value to that stuff. But God Almighty, do not get a bachelor's degree in business. God Almighty, don't get an MBA, unless of course it's at Harvard. But that's a different market that you're going in. All right, today's video brought to you by the Deadwood Tobacco Company, where you should be getting all your flat brim hats, and they also sell cigars and pipe tobacco. Link below is a link to my book, Worthless: The Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major, and Achieving Minimalism, my minimalism course, which is only open for another 48 hours. It is $450 plus tax, so like 1/100th of what you're going to spend on a college degree, but it'll actually be worth something because it'll teach you to stop spending more money than you make. I don't know if you're interested in making money. Every finance major should take that, because all the finance majors know is like, I borrow somebody else's money and then I lose it and the government bails me out. I'm a baller, bro. Don Hannaford, my Australian mistress agent in the field, $1 Australian. Thank you, dear. Purple Mail, $10. Business skills pay bills. Just passed my CCNA. There you go, buddy. Thursday, updated LinkedIn. Friday, Monday morning, 7-1. I got an offer at $40 an hour. There you go. There you go. Almost double what I make now. College equals useless unless STEM. Skills, brah. Skills. Hat and clogs for $1. Thank you, buddy. Today's money goes to. Oh, do you want to know what the money goes to? I have a new, very valid purchase. You could tell when I like, oh, there's nothing really to buy. It's like, yeah, the money's gonna go into paying taxes in the IRA. I gotta get new gravel because I dug a draining trench below the solar panels, basically to keep. When you get to be home ownership, water is bad for basements, so you're always putting water away from your basements. So I had to dig a drainage trench, but I got to put some gravel down, so I got to get 2 yards of gravel, cubic yards, and that'll be like $150, huh? Ain't that exciting stuff, guys? Oh my God, Aaron! When I grow up and become a middle-aged man, can I buy sensible, boring things like gravel and drainage pipe? Yes, you can. Oh boy, the fun times, man. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.